Come on, and move it again. Wider, Nina, if you're gonna go wide that way. Ask for the ball. Move it, Sam. Move again, move again. Just bump back, yep, just keep moving it. Get numbers around the ball, Red. Red, you need numbers, hey, you want numbers around the ball there. So where we can get numbers while still stretching, get them.
Well, we're trying to go back and try to get past where we got last time. We got the highest we've got is the Final Four, so we're trying to win state. And then we're looking forward to the season beginning, and that's our main goal for this season.
I'm pretty confident. I think we have a great chance of getting to the finals, and hopefully we'll come home with that state championship. We're all pretty dedicated. We do our hardest every practice, every scrimmage. We always put our ultimate effort out, so I feel really confident about the team.
I feel really confident. I feel like we have a really good chance, and we have a lot of older players this year. As of the last couple years, we've just had a lot of younger players, but we've made it so far with the younger players. I think we'll have a really good chance.
I mean, it's an exciting group. It's probably definitely one of the older groups we've had. A lot of our teams, our Final Four team, we basically had one or two seniors playing, you know, a few juniors, and then the rest were freshmen, sophomores. A really young group. And last year we had 4 seniors, and really we played 2 of them a lot because one was injured and the other one had a good kind of spot role for us. So I think it's our deepest group we've ever had since I've been here. Granted, it's only my 4th year, but from a top to bottom standpoint, a lot of quality. You can even see it with our JV and freshman groups that we're better than the last few years, and had a couple surprises in our freshman class that really are going to contribute to us. And then our older kids have been great. You know, we have 7 seniors, and I mean, we could be in a situation where all 7 start, or we could be in a situation where some of them start and playing a bunch of juniors and a few sophomores too. So it's an exciting time. You know, but it's early. Got a lot of work to do to get better. We still have a lot of ways we can grow.
I think we're going to do pretty well this year. I think we're going to be a top competitor.
Usually I'll be a mid, so I'll go up the side of the field, up and back, I'll going defense to offense, mainly getting crosses into the box so we can finish for goals.
I mean, technique-wise, I think we're in a good spot. I still think we just have to improve on kind of what system we're going to play with them. You know, we're still figuring out formations, and for me, some coaches kind of go into the season and they have this plan of this is exactly what we're going to do. I think every year I've been here, we're changing formations, moving kids around all the way basically until sometime during the Lexington Catholics Cup, and then we kind of figure it out around the, you know, week 5 or 6, because I think it's one of those things that a lot of coaches say this is my system and kids are going to fit it. I kind of take these are my players, what system best fits them? How can I accentuate their strengths? It's kind of cliche, but I really like the stuff like Coach Cal does. He always kind of tweaks his stuff to fit what kids he has. Well, that's what we do. We'll play differently per our personnel, because I think that's fair to the kids, because you can showcase kind of their strengths instead of highlighting their weaknesses. We want to showcase their strengths.
We lost a center mid, a center defender last year, and so we had to fill in a spot there. And that's pretty much it. And we lost a wing player and fill in there. So I think some of the seniors are going to play in those positions.
So I was here through my 7th and 8th grade year, and it wasn't really serious. Everyone kind of came to practice to mess around or just be kind of social. Ever since Coach Zoller has been here, it's completely changed. We're all focused, we're all driven. We all definitely want to be here. We all want to practice, we want to come here for soccer. Not to just get better as a team, but to get better as a person and to be able to go farther than just SK's team. Perhaps that's playing college, or maybe not. He's just been a great role model for us all to have.
So before Zoller came along, I don't think it was that big at all. Like, it was not that big of a deal, but as soon as Zoller came along and we started to actually win, and like it actually started becoming really competitive, it's really big now, and like it's such, like we have so many more fans. We actually have a student section since Zoller came along. It's really cool how much it's changed since he's been here.
You know, and a lot of it's, I thank the kids, and you know, the first group of seniors we had, from what I gathered, before I got here, there were like 14, and I think 4 stuck it out and came out and tried out and stuck around. And so those 4 kids, along with the other kids along the way, that have kind of helped us change the culture and shift the way people in this community in Northern Kentucky view Simon Kenton soccer. And a lot of that's not on me. That's on those kids. I mean, those kids go out there and win games, and you know, I try to throw them in good spots, but they bust their tails. And we changed how we train. They train what their they've changed what their habits are in the off season. So, you know, and then for us, we want to play as best teams we can. So like when we are hunting out scrimmages, we're playing West on Saturday. Thankfully, you guys are coming up, and then we're playing Sacred Heart the following Wednesday. So, and then we open the season with South Oldham. So I was joking with somebody. Our first 3 times we get on the field, we're playing the teams that have won the last like 4 state championships in Kentucky.
I feel really confident because, I mean, we've played them multiple times last year and multiple times the year before that. So I feel really confident. We're playing West Jessamine coming up this Saturday. So I think it's really good to get some scrimmages in and playing them before the actual season starts. And we're also scrimmaging against Sacred Heart.
We're always really prepared to go into the season with no injuries and to still be maintained throughout the season to get into postseason as well.
I'm a huge believer in, I'll take like an 8-8 record. I don't care what my record is during the year. I want to win, of course, but if you do things the right way, you're going to win. But I want to play the best teams because come postseason, we'll be prepared for anything we see, different styles, different types of adversity, and our kids are, develop a little mental fortitude from it. So, I love this group. I think it's going to be an exciting team. But again, we've got to keep plugging away.
Wider, Maria, wider. Right away, we're still just going forward. Keep the ball. Hey, freeze, stop, freeze.
I mean, the ultimate goal every year is a state championship. For us, I mean, you have to take those steps along the way, the district championship, the region championship, and then getting through your subsection and sectional and all those things. The 3 things I always tell our kids that are very, very important: defending, goalkeeping, and set pieces. If you do those 3 things well, you're going to be in a lot of games. If you're keeping clean sheets and you're defending and not allowing goal and your goalkeeping's good, you're right in the game, and then set pieces change games. So the attacking stuff will come, but again, as you get further in the tournament, the attacking piece becomes harder and harder because you're playing better defensive teams. So the other three things, defending, goalkeeping, and set pieces, I think is the key for us to be successful long term.